Hi, my name's Megan. I have decided to start a YouTube channel. I'm gonna probably try to have some friends on here, maybe do some Disney trivia every now and then. I'm definitely gonna be talking about my faith. It's a big part of my life. It's a big part of my journey that I have been on. I'm gonna just introduce myself, have you guys get to know me a little bit. Yeah, I guess I should just start from the beginning, I guess. I am 21 years old. I am the oldest of 3. I have a younger brother, obviously. He is 19. He is currently a freshman in college. And then I have a sister. She is 16 years old. My brother, he's definitely the peacekeeper. Loves to make sure everybody is happy. He doesn't like missing out on fun things. My sister, like I said, she's goofy, and she's very kind-hearted. My parents, they are awesome. My parents are younger than what one would expect a 21-year-old girl to have as parents. That's made it really fun and really interesting because my parents are 20 years older than me. I've gotten to know a lot of my great-great-grandparents. I currently have good relationships with my great-grandparents. So it's made life super fun. I have always just had a big family because my family's so young. But it's been really fun having parents that are young, who love Jesus and are always pushing me to love Jesus even more. I am in Cincinnati because after I graduated high school, my high school's name was Big Walnut. Yes, I am not lying. It was really called Big Walnut High School. I graduated Big Walnut and I decided to come to Cincinnati and go to Cincinnati Christian University. Like I said, my faith is a big part of my life. I first decided that I was going to go into children and youth ministry. So I went to Cincinnati Christian University and I started studying in youth ministry and music worship. And then I just fell in love with the place. It was a wonderful atmosphere. People were amazing. It was really the people that made CCU what it was or what it is. If you went to CCU with me, you would totally agree that it was the people that made it so amazing. The professors were amazing. So through CCU, I was able to do this really awesome thing for the last 2 summers, I guess. I got to travel, went to church camps and just taught high schoolers and middle schoolers about what loving Jesus means. That passion made me realize that I didn't need to be a children or youth minister to do ministry. So that summer I decided that I was going to change my major to psychology. On October 28th of 2019, CCU announced that they were closing its doors at the end of the semester. So from October to December, I was scrambling to try to find a new school, and ended up finding NKU, Northern Kentucky University, and I'm doing online classes through that. It is very different. Going from a school where you pray before going to class. We would have worship services 3 days out of the whole week, having Bible studies with friends, small groups, lots of different things. So going from having small groups and worship gatherings 3 times a week and praying with your class before to going to having to manage that all on my own. So being an online student is very different. Yeah, I can still pray before my classes start, but if I'm being honest, I'm just trying to get my classes done. So I'm trying as hard as I can to just be on top of my assignments and do what I need to do in order to just pass the class. And that's really hard and really difficult. But so now I'm currently a student at Northern Kentucky University. I'm doing online classes. It's different, but I enjoy it. I definitely get to take a lot of different classes that I wouldn't have expected to take. Like I'm in a law class right now. Who would have thought a psychology major would be taking a law class? But anyway, it's been an interesting journey. So once I found out CCU was closed, I was like, I just knew that I still needed to be in Cincinnati for some reason, and I don't know why. I think a big part of that is because of the church that I'm at now. I absolutely love my church. I love the people at my church. They have been there for me for a lot, and I appreciate the heck out of my church family. They're amazing. At church, I get to help lead worship on Sundays, and then at Sunday nights, I get to also help with the students, which is what I got to do the last 2 summers, and it was just so awesome to be able to still get to do that. So once I found out CCU closed, I just knew that I needed to try to find a place to stay and live in Cincinnati. So I got a job right away, just tried to figure things out. I had almost been able to get an apartment with a friend, and sadly that fell through. So I was still just kind of scrambling to find a place. My church family was really awesome. Some family let me stay with them for about a month. They were my host family. I loved their children, Tyler and Stacy. Thank you. I don't think I could say thank you enough for you taking me in. It's a lot, I'm sure, but I really appreciate it. They were awesome. Got to stay there. And then I started realizing that the job that I had wasn't going to sustain my life and help me get an apartment on my own or anything like that. I just started looking for new jobs while I was with the Freemans, the wonderful Freemans. So while I was with them, something had come up and I needed to find a new place to stay. I stayed with another family from church after that. And while I was with that family, I had found the job that I'm at now. I went and interviewed, and I was basically given the job on the spot. And now I'm working at a pediatric office because I have no idea what I really want to do with my life. I'm working at a pediatric office as a receptionist, and it has been so much fun. I love every second of it. It is awesome. The people there are really fun. It was right before I started this new job. I moved again to another host family's house, and that's actually where I'm at right now. The Taylors. They are a friend of a friend, and they have been letting me stay here. I've been here since February, and it's now April something, so I'm very appreciative of that. But I finally got my own place. I've saved up enough money, and I am moving to my own place. And I'm super excited to see what that journey will bring for the next year that I'm there, because I have a year-long lease. I guess some fun things. Like I said, I love to sing. Singing is something I've always loved to do. If you were to ask my parents, I've been singing since I was like 2 or 3. As soon as I was able to talk, I was singing and having a good time. I personally may not think I have the best voice, but the way I've been thinking about it is I was given this gift to be able to sing and harmonize and kind of play the piano barely. So I've been using it to glorify the Lord, and just so like I said, I sing on Sundays. My current favorite worship song favorite ever right now is King of Kings by Hillsong. I might put a cover up here sometime soon of that song. But like I said, music is a big part of my life. Singing is a big part of my life. So on this channel, I'm gonna try to get some friends together and do worship sets or just sing some fun songs, do some music trivia, different things like that. I also said that I love Disney. I am a huge Disney fan. My favorite Disney princess is Rapunzel. Her energy is awesome. And you gotta love Mandy Moore. Her voice is just beautiful. But I just love everything that is about Rapunzel, about being stuck for so long and finally being able to experience the real world. And I kind of feel like this is at least how I interpreted the movie. I feel like it's kind of a metaphor for when you finally meet Jesus. You're in darkness up in that tower, and then finally when you see the light in Jesus, you get to see all these good things and all the truth. I don't really know what's gonna happen with it. I just know that this is something that I have felt led to do for a really long time, and I just haven't had the courage to do it. So what better time to do it than now? The reason I decided to do it now, I have a little bit more time on my hands with the season we're in life. Everybody is. And I also just feel like starting this channel is somewhat in a new way going to give me a new start. The last month, earlier this month, something really sad and emotional happened to me. I'm not going to go into details. Maybe one day I will, but right now I'm not. So I guess right now I'm just trying to figure out my purpose in life and what I'm supposed to be doing with it, because I still have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I just, for some reason, have this feeling I'm still supposed to be in Cincinnati. So this feeling I'm supposed to be at my church. I just keep having these feelings, and I can't help but think that it's the Lord. Just trying to work in my heart and just figure out what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. So here I am, that's what I'm doing. But if you sat through this, thank you. Please like and subscribe. I know I know it's kind of annoying to hear YouTubers say like and subscribe, but really, please do. I want you guys to be a part of this journey with me. Like, I want you guys to be a part of my life. Even though I don't think my life is extravagant and I don't have everything all together, I want to show you my life and my journey, especially if that helps people come closer to Christ. And this channel isn't gonna be like me preaching. I'm not, I don't find myself or see myself doing that, but I do see myself being a light to people who need it, putting a smile on people's face who need it, and maybe every now and then leading some worship with my friends or talking about a scripture that has been on my heart. I don't really know what this channel's going to bring, but I really hope you all stick along for the ride. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. I'll try to comment back. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching if you've made it this far. But yeah, I will see y'all soon.